Hello everyone, welcome back to Goldfish.
Boys.
My name is Seth.
I'm Sam.
And today we are discussing Bees in a Hive. This is Bugonia.
Bugonia. I'm so excited.
Wow.
It was so weird saying boys without Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys realize there's someone missing today.
Our good boy Elijah Morgan is missing. We are dearly sad that he is gone. It is because he is tending to his wife Eve.
Yeah. I got that one right.
Yeah, and we have Sam replacing him on the soundboard. We'll see how well he does.
I only know 3 buttons so far.
To Eve, we hope that you feel better. We know that you're never going to ever listen to this.
Yeah, but we do hope.
Yeah, we hope that the vomiting and the sickness
Disgusting.
ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Speaking of yuck.
Oh, Mr. Segue. I was going to say the exact same sentence, by the way.
We're getting too intertwined. Okay, but this movie, it was good, but man, there was a lot of scenes that made me grossed out in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grossed out, more gross than Eve vomiting.
No. That's the grossest thing I've heard of.
Yeah.
What do you think about this movie? General thoughts?
Yeah. This was a banger. This is probably my third favorite film of the year. I was very excited heading into this. This is Yorgos Lanthimos, Greek filmmaker. You haven't seen anything from him, right?
No. Mm-hmm. I want to watch Kinds of Kindness, which you've told me is quite a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
have you heard of Poor Things?
no.
Really? So, he's not a new filmmaker, but in the past 3 years, Yorgos Lanthimos has come out with 3 films, all starring Emma Stone.
Okay.
Poor Things 2023, Kinds of Kindness 2024, Bugonia 2025.
So for these past 3 years, he's been making a movie each year?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
With Emma Stone. They've just been grinding.
Yeah, that's a lot of just filming back to back. Okay.
So this is... And those aren't even the only 3 movies that they've worked together. Yeah. So this highly anticipated.
Yeah.
They are busy bees, of course, as the movie would suggest. Did you have any expectations going into this, or was it just a blank slate?
It was a complete blank slate. I did look it up, right? And I saw kind of a plot synopsis, right? And I just saw that, getting kidnapped a CEO, right? But otherwise, I had no idea what I was getting into.
You didn't even see a trailer?
No. Yeah. I love going to movies like that. One thing though that really did stick out for me, you were in love with this movie when we left the theater.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was all right. I was like, an 8 for me, right?
Yeah.
But then you got talking about it, and I was like, okay.
Oh.
Right? And then I went home.
Oh.
Right? And I was like, you know what? No, it's like a 8.5, like a 9 almost.
Wow.
So,
okay,
yeah.
Sam. So you just kind of ruminating on it.
Yeah.
Help boost it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you were right, because we watched it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday evening at the Draft House, which they're massacring my boy.
I know.
They're replacing all of what is it? Park North Draft House with all this arcade stuff.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I miss my old decaying Draft House.
The crooked, everything's breaking. They did make all the seats recliners though, so that was nice.
That I do approve of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, overhead look at this film, starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. Bugonia. It's a comedy film. A weird one at that. A dark comedy.
Would you classify this as horror in a way?
There are horrific things in it, but definitely not a horror.
Okay.
I think it's closer to a thriller, if that. But I would say, yeah, it's like a dark comedy, And you said no marketing material, saw you went in raw, right?
Yeah. I didn't even see ads for this one on my feed or anything.
That's crazy. So, I saw trailers. I didn't watch them in full, but I knew that the movie was coming out. It was just more that it was an Emma Stone Lanthimos picture. It was why I was excited. But for me, this knocked me out of the water, as you said.
Yeah.
I freaking loved this thing, from beginning to end. I was locked in. Elijah, who again is not here, mentioned that he didn't love the second act that kind of did for him, which I could see that, and maybe I felt that from you a tiny bit in the middle, a tiny bit, a little bit.
I would say kind of, but to me, it wasn't that I lost interest, right?
Yeah.
It's just that I wouldn't say this is a bad part of the movie.
Yeah.
This is actually a good thing almost. I could almost predict what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you felt that you knew, right?
Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this certain character was going to behave this way and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of, for just in case anyone's listening to this, let's call it a spoiler warning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we loved it.
Button yet. Hold on.
Try.
Sorry for cussing.
Left. Right.
Quiz.
Spoilers!
spoiler warning for Levi. And whoever else is out there for some reason on minute 4 of Goldfish Boys.
That's a long retention.
Yeah, that is a long retention span right there.
But
spoilers for Bugonia.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just dig right all the way
I
in?
think we just go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Okay. I would say Jesse Plemons was like the MVP of this movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like this movie, I also have a hard time seeing anybody else doing this role.
If you had to recast.
If I had to recast, like if I didn't have a choice, Christian Bale.
Ooh. I feel like we might just take Christian Bale too seriously.
You think so?
Yeah, Christian Bale's like highly respected and like.
Well, yeah, I take him seriously.
He plays like strong leading men. Jesse Plemons always plays weirdos.
Fair enough. Okay, I could see that.
The first name that came to my mind was Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
I could see that. He's played weirdos.
I know you're an alien. No?
Okay, but I'd be laughing more. The whole movie.
It would be less of a dark comedy, just be a straight comedy. Okay. So you love Jesse Plemons?
Yeah. What do you think about him?
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think he plays like smart cluelessness very well. Like his character very clearly is like capable of doing like quote unquote great things, or at least great lengths.
Yeah.
I think great lengths is the best word for it. And is like competent to some capacity, but is also the most useless person on planet Earth.
Yeah. Complete idiot, but at the same time, he was competent in a way.
And like brilliant. Like he it's already spoiled. It's like he knew. He knew.
Okay, so
we're digging into that.
This is the first debate me and Seth had out the movie theater.
Okay, go.
Seth believes that Emma Stone was an alien.
Yeah, it's not even close. It's an alien.
Not even close. You 100% like.
Enough with this propaganda that it was a dream.
I don't think she's an alien.
What are you talking about? You're the only person that thinks this.
I'm sure there's like more than half.
No.
She got hit in the head by Jesse Plemons' head.
More than half?
Yes. Passed out, right? And then all this weird stuff started happening.
No, it's real. Just because someone passes out doesn't mean that the rest of it is a dream. Sam, you accuse half of movies of this.
Okay, actually, I think, yeah.
Yeah. That was fake.
It was all a dream. You know, Mulholland Drive. It was a dream.
That was a dream.
Okay, but yeah, I think she has like, maybe it wasn't a dream. Maybe it was an illusion or some brain trauma, right?
This is dumb.
Because she spends the whole movie like so adamant, I'm not an alien, right? And even like when she could have used that to her advantage, right? I feel like her actually being an alien, she could have gotten out of that situation like a whole 2 days earlier.
What do you mean?
Like if she actually was an alien, like the emperor thing, right? And she could actually
how?
Because she could have just been like, all right, we're talking her alien language, right?
Okay.
And then basically like said, okay, we have to go here and here and here, right? And Jesse Plemons would have done all that.
No, what? What are you? Okay, so you're saying
You're
that
like, Sammy fucking idiot.
Whoa!
Oh, hold up.
Something.
Sorry for cutting.
Nice. Okay, let me just try to wrap my brain around your theory here.
Mm-hmm.
You're just breaking my mind personally.
I don't see how you don't see it, but okay.
No, of course not. Because she's actually an alien. Anyway, so your theory, let me just try to get this straight, is that she should have said that she was an alien to begin with.
Yeah.
Why? He was torturing the aliens. He was getting. He saw what he did eventually. He didn't know this yet, but he saw what he eventually did to the aliens.
Yeah.
Okay, so wouldn't you want to? And also, it's part of their job to be concealed. Otherwise, they wouldn't be hiding. Is it really that easy? Like, are you that good of an emperor if you're like, fine, you got me?
See, like that's not a bad argument point, right? But at the very end, she got away with it, right? Like she could have gone to that hospital, been like, oh, those people, they tortured me. They thought I was an alien. They were conspiracy theorists. No, she doesn't go back into hiding. She goes back to her ship.
Yeah, to terminate the Earth.
You think that's just because she decided, okay, we're past like the point of, you know, like them.
I think there's a clear deadline that the movie is setting from the very beginning, which is the lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
So she has to get back by that time.
Okay.
Yeah. To get to the meeting.
All right.
Yeah. Why would she? Clearly, she's like, it's failing, right? This stuff is failing with the experiments and stuff. And why would she be like investing more time? She was already going to go back with him. Why is she still chilling? They terminated the Earth.
Okay. I don't think I'll ever be able to convince that she was an alien. I don't think you'll ever be able to be convinced.
You can't be convinced that she was an alien? How?
There's too many
There
variables.
are no...
I would have to have a second watch just to like...
Think about it. There are no filmmaking signals that point to that was a dream. Or that anything was an illusion. Like, everything was just happening. What part of the film was fake? There's no change between the real and the fake. What do you mean?
Okay, I know you're gonna be like, Sam. No,
Oh, God.
One, she got hit in the head, got knocked out.
Oh my God!
No, that's point one. Point one. Two, she gets in the ambulance, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna walk out." Nobody runs after her. Nobody stops her. You don't think that's a little off? She gets to the building where the scene of crime again. Nobody like stops her. Kind of like they're like, "Hey, ma'am, you can't go in there," right? But nobody like grabs her. No like actual like police like anything to like stop the crime scene from getting like. And then she goes into the closet, right? Yeah. And get beams up and comes out through a
yes
and the goop portal.
Yes, I think because the movie. This is my theory, okay, or not my theory, but this is my response: is that the whole movie is really grounded, right? The whole movie is really grounded in reality. Like it's very like this is actually happening. I mean, the movie is also taking inspiration from real life.
Okay.
With the political stuff, I mean, that stuff is just it's mimicking contemporary times. There's nothing fantastical about the movie. That's what makes it twist so great, is that the movie is very much like this could happen down the street, right? Because up until that point, the movie is literally just an abduction movie.
Okay.
There is pretty much zero whimsicality other than the words that are coming out of Jesse Plemons' mouth. So to me, there's no hint that the movie's doing this thing that it's like, oh, like this is not real life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Makes sense. I disagree.
That is Sam. How do you not think that she's an alien?
I don't think she's an alien. And then the whole
what?
Then the whole calculator thing.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Okay, she pulled it out of a random box, right?
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so maybe she is an alien, right? Because I was like, why would she have a calculator in a random box? But then you were like, oh, but it's just like a shelf, right? And I was like,
no, that was a box.
No, okay, sure.
I misremembered. It was a box.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm like, okay, why did she do that whole thing with the code? Like where she's like, oh, hold on, it takes me a minute. Like, why didn't she just punch it in?
She was actually just putting in a code.
But you think actually was like, that looked like a whole act. Like she was trying to buy time.
That's the point of the movie, is that it's biting on that. That's the point. That's the point of the twist, is that you're not, what kind of twist is that if you're like, oh, she's an alien 5 seconds in, and then you believe that the whole movie? It's dancing back and forth, you know?
But did you believe she was an alien before any of that?
There's always the chance, but I never believed it. That's the point.
Okay.
You remember I told you, I was like, is she? The whole time I was like, what if she is? It never gives you a concrete answer before, or like that she is or isn't.
Okay.
Ever.
No.
Until that scene.
Ever.
It literally shows her getting beamed into the ship
with a bunch of people in giant like two sweaters.
What's your issue with how the aliens are portrayed?
What are they wearing?
It's a comedy.
I just don't think she's an alien.
That is so.
That's my take.
No. Your theory, your takeaway cannot be since she got hit in the head, therefore everything else is. You can't. Yeah, that means you have to treat every other movie like that. Because literally, your only backing is just that it's so weird for you that you think, oh, it's a dream,
and that people aren't acting normal too.
I think people are acting fine.
Okay.
I'm sure that when she jumps out of the thing, they're like, what the heck happened? And also, it's just a storytelling thing. They're getting her there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, the guy's like, hey, what are you doing here at the crime scene, you know? It's hours after the crime. Hours. You want everyone to hold hands sitting in a circle guarding it?
Yes. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's move on. You said they terminated the planet.
Yes.
What do you think about the whole scene?
What scene?
When they show the Earth, the flat Earth, like projected.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't even think of that as an implication.
You didn't? Okay, I was wondering. 'cause
That's funny.
You didn't react to that, and I was
No.
like, "Seth, this is comedy gold." I was next to you in the
I didn't
theater,
even
and
realize
looked at
that.
you. I was like, "Do you not see like the flat Earth glass dome over, it and they just pop it?" And so, okay,
I didn't realize that was the implication that it was a flat Earth. I didn't even think about that.
okay.
That's funny.
And then, remember how we were talking about favorite scenes at one point, right? Earlier, right after we watched it, and you mentioned yours was the Emma Stone scene.
My favorite scene in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we're only now talking about the movie. We are 16 minutes in. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Me and Sam are now done arguing about whether or not she's an alien, which she is, by the way.
Mm-mm.
That's so dumb. Anyway. Favorite scene.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite scene of the film is Jesse Plemons on the bike riding back to the house after killing his own mother because he injected coolant into her IV. Hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
As he whips open the door to the basement, Emma Stone is glaring at him, ready for him and his arrival, and then delivers one of the most incredible monologues I've seen all year. How many were Andromedons? Great stuff. What about you, Sam?
Okay. So, this changed my favorite scene. I remember I told you it was one where she's in a fight with Jesse Plemons, but it actually changed.
That is a good scene, though.
It's the ending scene when they're panning to everyone like on the planet right after they pop it, the little air bubble, right? And everybody's just on the ground. I don't know what song's playing.
Well, that was after.
Yeah.
You said before, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
But anyways, then with the song playing, I don't know. I really enjoyed that scene. It was like eerie, so it made it more of a horror for me.
So is that a dream too, or what?
Yes.
Oh my God! Why do you think that half the movie's a dream?
Like 10% of the movie.
Oh my God. You don't think the Earth is actually dead?
No.
Yes!
No, I don't think the flat Earth got popped by Andromedons.
Sam, open your brain.
Now you sound like Jesse Plemons.
I'm woke. I don't know. I'm sure that if you pulled up a thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's do this. I'm going to ask ChatGPT right now.
What does ChatGPT know?
I'm going to ask it right now. Here we go. Is...
Hey there. It looks like you were about to say something, but it got cut off.
Oh, no.
Feel free to finish your thought whenever you're ready.
Is Emma Stone an alien in Bugonia?
Well, that'll be quite the plot twist. But no, Emma Stone isn't an alien in real life.
Oh my. It said Bugonia. All right, I'm going to type it.
Sure thing. Feel free to go ahead and talk it out. I'm all ears. Got it. So as far as I know, there's no movie called Bugonia.
All right, well, ChatGPT doesn't think that Bugonia exists. as a
Okay, so
film.
Bugonia was a dream. We dreamed it.
This is
It's
the
not even a
dumbest
real
take
moment.
in was history. And Elijah has had some dumb... All right, shut up, ChatGPT. And Elijah has had some dumb stuff on this pod.
I think Elijah would even think.
Elijah would not agree with you. This is ridiculous. Oh,
Oh, wow.
why is it lagging?
Hmm.
We're heading into some weird
Uncharted territory.
with the output.
You can probably just lower it.
All right. So now we're just talking. Hopefully that isn't ruined. Okay.
All right.
We're just gonna continue potting, thinking that Sam believes that she's an alien
Sure,
because
sure.
she is. Okay. Do you want to just? Usually we hit this in chapters
Okay.
when approaching a new movie, right? I kind of want to approach it from the opening to then the 3 different chapters that they hit. They do 3 days before,
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
2 days before, then the day before.
Do you want to do it like that?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, opening, I guess I'll start with my thoughts. That's cool. First of all, I have to remember. Okay, I'm going to start off with this. I really love that the way that Emma Stone and the Jesse Plemons character are shot. They're shot in a very opposing manner where Emma Stone, every time she's walking and going through her locations, the camera's locked off and very geometric. Like, notice her, like the scene of her walking into the corporation. The camera's like anchored to her. and very stable. Whereas with the Jesse Plemons character, those scenes have a wider lens and there's more like distortion happening, and you just don't feel that same command on the screen. Where like whenever Emma Stone is on the screen, it's like she's usually centered or near centered or has like a dominating presence, and then Jesse Plemons and the other guy feel like just another worker bee. I think that stuff is cool. How do you feel about that opening with the bees?
I really enjoyed that opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at first I didn't really like get it. Right. Of course, it was the beginning of the movie. I was like, bees.
Yeah.
Right? At the very end of the movie, no spoilers, it almost replays that scene, right?
Yeah.
And it all ties together. So I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the decay of the human race being aligned with the decay of the bees in that
The community.
world.
Do you remember what it was called?
Yeah.
CDD.
Yeah, it was like degradation or something like that.
Community degradation, something. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Community degradation disease. There you go.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
CDD. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to start off there, and then love the introduction of how the Jesse Plemons character Teddy is kind of taking advantage of his mentally ill or mentally
cousin. Yeah.
Different cousin.
Do you remember his name?
Donnie?
Donnie. I think you're right.
I mean, I could look at the cast list right now. Yeah, his name is Don.
Don. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's actually like, well, it's a real thing that happens.
Yeah.
Like a lot
For sure.
from like mentally ill people
Yeah.
who are just, I guess, taking under their wing, but mainly just like bringing them along with their, mental issues.
Yeah. What are your thoughts going into the opening?
I really enjoyed it. I also liked how it's kind of a contrast between their lives, Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone. There's like a whole training scene with Jesse Plemons and Dawn when they're like stretching and running, right? And it's also in contrast with like Emma Stone and her like morning routine and her like boxing with that one trainer. I don't know. I thought it was really good. Was that day one? Or sorry, day like what, 5?
I mean, that was just the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it starts counting until after she's abducted.
Mm.
Which the abduction scene and into the first scene where they talk to each other, all that stuff's incredible and hilarious. Like, I think tonally, it's fun how the movie's like really devastating, but also like I'm dying laughing. Did you get that vibe? No,
I just got more.
You didn't think it was funny?
No, I just thought it was funny. I didn't really find it like tragic or anything.
You didn't find it tragic that she was tied to the basement? That's crazy.
Maybe it was just because of the way Jesse Plemons portrayed it. Like the only time I found it tragic is when he like actually like first slapped her.
Yeah.
I think that was like day 2 when she like refused to admit that she was an alien and called Jesse Plemons mentally ill.
Yeah.
That's when like things started getting violent.
Yeah.
Right. So then I was like, oh, okay. So now we're gonna get to the more serious.
Yeah, that stuff was brutal. Even speeding ahead to, I think it was like 2 days before the eclipse. The scene where she's literally being tortured by the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
That was just incredible.
And I'll give you 1 point to your alien theory.
Oh my god, my alien theory is correct. It's, what do you mean theory?
I'll give you a
when
point.
It's the movie literally is telling you she is an alien. Look at her spaceship. Look at her thing.
Your little conspiracy.
He was right. The movie's literally yelling, he was right. It literally confirms everything that he
both
said.
mentally ill.
Oh my god.
But I'll give you a point, right, to your little alien theory. What kind of humans like surviving 400 volts of electricity to their body?
Yeah.
But 1 point to she's not an alien theory back at me, twisted around. That has to give you like brain damage. Like if you do survive that.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
What do you say? What do you say? I like how we said we were going to stop debating about this. What do you say to the shots that are literally like pointing to everything that Teddy was saying Teddy was right?
What, like
you're just like, it's just a coincidence
of like the ship, like
the ship, her in her brain or her hair. Sorry.
So she saw the ship in Teddy's murder chamber, whatever, underground.
Yeah, but at this point, you're saying that she was already dreaming.
No, because she only got hit in the head by Teddy's head. At that point, that's when like the delusion started. I think she had some kind of brain damage from the shock thing, sure, right? But when it actually all started happening was when she got hit in the head by Teddy's head blowing off.
You mean Dawn?
No, Teddy. Teddy, when he remember the room explodes or the closet explodes and his head comes flying out and hits.
That's where you think the brain damage starts?
That's when I think the delusion starts.
That's just right when the alien stuff begins.
Yes.
That is so dumb.
No, it's not. It makes sense. And then I think the shocking.
Why would it be a vision for the last 10 minutes of the movie?
Why wouldn't it?
That's insane.
How? It kind of makes
That
sense.
doesn't make any sense with the
She
tone
saw-
of the movie.
She
Oh
saw
my-
the ship, right? So now she's having that delusion, right?
Okay, then why do you think that and explain the calculator thing if she's not delusional then?
She was bullshit. Oh, sorry. She was
BSing?
lying. Yeah, BSing.
Okay, then explain him getting exploded at the perfect time, right when she clicks the button.
You mentioned this. You explained this. You're like, oh, it's just a homemade bomb. They're faulty.
Well, but that's quite the coincidence, Sam.
That's what I said to you. I was like, well, but that's a pretty big coincidence.
Yeah, the point of the coincidence is that you doubt, but not that you think that it's a freaking dream. You just like, you went from, I don't know, to definitely an illusion. God dang it, Sam.
See?
Okay, so that whole monologue with the Andromedans.
The Andromedans, the made up language.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole humans are.
No. The one where it just is like crying and she's like towering over him.
Oh, that one.
The experiments, yeah.
Yeah. She made that up.
So the
Well, because that's right after she was in his like little
Sam.
chamber with all his notes and everything. So she could have been like, okay, so this is what he knows.
Sam.
This is what I have to like work up.
What
She
about
had-
the mom?
What about the mom? She was
Oh
sick.
my God, Sam.
The Emma Stone's company was doing trials like an actual
Sam,
normal company.
she was an alien, Sam. Just accept it.
What proof do we have of other trials except like, you know?
What? Sam, she was an alien. Not literally filmmaking wise, there is nothing that points to her being.
She was an alien.
Yes. It's literally like what did you what would the movie have to do? Because this is a good question. Because you're saying, oh, she got hit in the head, therefore the rest of it's a dream. And
Kind of.
what would the movie have to do to make you think that it's not a dream? Not hit her in the head?
Almost, yeah.
That is so dumb.
How?
The fact, because your reasoning is not based on anything other than the fact that she gets hit in the head.
No, that she gets hit in the head. She gets shocked with 400 volts of electricity.
Yeah, so she's getting tortured. So what would the movie have to do, like storytelling wise, to prove to you that she's
storytelling
an alien?
wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. If she never went to like Teddy's like a little weird chamber, right? And never had like the actual projection of the ship, never got any of Teddy's story.
What? But
right?
those are pointing to that existing.
Yes. Right? But let's say she never like encountered any of that, right? And she still ended up going on the ship. I'd be like, so how did she?
But that doesn't confirm it to the audience. You see what I'm saying?
No, it would, because like, how does she know that otherwise? So it had to be real.
No, it confirms to the audience because that's how you know that Teddy was right, that he wasn't making any of it up.
Well, no, let's say we saw that. Oh, I probably pressed the button.
No, you're fine.
Anyways, let's say we saw that, right? But Emma Stone didn't see that, right? That would confirm it even more. The fact that Emma Stone...
But there's no other characters.
What do you mean there's no other characters?
What? Like, Emma Stone is the character that we're watching it through.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't see how
Sam.
this changes that.
Sam, I am bewildered.
Emma Stone doesn't see the whole...
Not a dream.
A dream.
Here, let me try to Google this.
You're not going to find an answer that satisfies you.
Yes.
Yes, the final twist in Bugonia is that Michelle...
Is indeed an alien.
The film ends with her escaping her adopters and being transported to the Andromeda mothership, confirming to that conspiracy. This is AI, though.
Screen Rant is an alien.
Bugonia.
Oh,
No!
here we Reddit. Here we go.
Thank you,
Let's
Reddit.
open up Reddit.
Thank you, Reddit, from a few days ago.
Okay.
I think you're fully, absolutely meant to believe into shit. I was... Why flip?
We're reading through Reddit right now.
Yeah.
This is not relevant.
Where was the one that... Where's the one that we just saw on the...
I think it was the post, which was deleted.
Oh, okay. Okay, but see, like, other people are like, she's not an alien.
No, this is some random dude's theory. Oh, view spoiler. Here we go. Oh, this doesn't even back you. Am I the only person who never fully believed Michelle was an alien until she jumps out of the ambulance?
No, there was another one, like, on the...
Comment.
Yeah. But
That was probably downvoted. That's why it's all the way down here. This is... Okay. Warness Whore says, my argument is that she isn't an alien at all. By the end, who is to say that she didn't have Stockholm's... Really? You have the same theory as someone who thinks that she had Stockholm Syndrome.
Thank you, Warness Ho.
Unexplored trauma from
I
the
can't say that
kidnapping
word.
and literal head trauma from the explosion.
Boom.
Yeah, they're the only person that thinks this.
It is more likely Michelle survived the 400 volts because she is an alien.
Yeah.
The kidnappers are idiots with no technical experience or formal
Boom.
education.
They literally don't even agree with themselves.
No.
They literally said it's more likely.
No, it's saying there they can't even make a functional electric chair. Who's saying they're not just shocking her with like, I don't know, electric socket compared to like actual 400 volts?
Oh my god.
Now this is the best debate I've ever had on Goldfish Voice. And I will stick to my guns until I rewatch the movie.
Let me try to.
You're not going to disprove this.
Boom. Michelle Fuller is indeed an alien. Michelle is indeed revealed to be an alien. Why are we even... This is the dumbest debate of all time. She's an alien.
No, she's not.
Villains Wiki. She's an alien. Boom. Michelle is an alien. I'm sure they talk about her being an alien too on an interview.
Doubt it. Emma Stone.
Would you believe it if there was an interview of Emma Stone saying that her character is an alien? No, you wouldn't. You know why, Sam? Because you're wrong.
No, I need to hear from the director's mouth. What's the director's name?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah, I can't say your name, but if you confirm it,
I'm livid. I am bewildered. We haven't even talked about the movie at all.
we got like maybe 10 minutes in.
This is okay. We're gonna continue. We're gonna
Okay.
try to at least, knowing that Sam doesn't believe that she's an alien, which is still insane. Like the movie is
valid
literally
theory.
like shoving it in your face. Okay, in all seriousness, it's fine,
Okay.
but it's just no. Anyway,
That's what increases movies' value to me, by the way. Like its score is that there's two ways to go about it. According not to you.
you're making up
But-
the second way.
I'm making that up. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's get back to the movie. All right.
Okay.
No reason to. Let's talk about one of the best.
Do you
characters.
want to use categories instead of going down the line?
Sure.
Okay. Let's open up some categories. I have a couple of new categories that I would like to go into if it's possible. But we could also stick with the oldies and
but a goodie.
the oldies and the goodies. So let's go ahead and jump into a category. Let's talk about... Oh, I was talking about this with Elijah. Who's who?
Who's who? Oh, okay. So you talked about this like earlier today. All right, this is gonna be a fun one. You're Emma Stone. All right. I'd be Jesse Plemons. I think Elijah would be Donnie.
That's exactly what we said earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
But I started with... Sam is definitely the Jesse Plemons character. If there's anyone going down a conspiracy theory Reddit rabbit hole, it's you.
I'm down so many. Not that I believe any of them, but they're fun to like.
Sure, buddy. Maybe that's why you're saying that she's not an alien, is because you're the one actually abducting people and torturing them, thinking that they are one.
Yeah, there's nobody.
That's my theory.
That's your thing.
Yeah, you know, it's backed because someone hit you in the head earlier. I see it.
Yeah. She's not an alien. So.
Then Elijah's clearly Don.
Why do you say that?
Because Elijah's the slowest of us three.
No, I know why you say.
No offense to Don.
Just wanted to hear you say.
It's almost offensive to Don to say that Elijah's Don. Because Don's way more chill than Elijah is.
Okay, and then you're Emma Stone
Yeah.
for clear reasons.
Why? Go ahead.
Emma Stone's like routine in the morning is kind of what I imagine you wake up to.
You imagine I'm doing that? Okay, what do you imagine I'm waking up to?
I don't know. I feel like it's very structured.
You think I'll tell you this? I'm not wearing one of those face mask things that are helping with my skin. I got the Filipino jeans for that, baby.
I can see you wearing that. I could be.
Slap me if I'm wearing one of those. I'm all natural.
I can see like I don't know why I could see you mentioned you were picking up boxing, right? A little Seth update in his life.
Okay.
Right. So I can imagine you training with Matthew in the morning.
Yeah, Matthew is my personal trainer that lives at my house on a retainer, just stuck there.
So yeah, and then also like I don't know, she has more serious tone.
Okay.
Very logical, right?
Yeah.
Compared to me and Elijah.
Thank you for the caveat there. Okay. You eating that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a new category.
Oh,
We're introducing a new category without Elijah. It's the You Eat in That category, brought to you by Chachos.
Explain this to me.
The eating scene where they're at the dinner table and he's serving her the spaghetti and meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
You eating that?
I'm not eating that. You know what I am eating that?
What?
You know what I am eating though?
What?
The coconut cake served to
the officer.
The officer.
Yeah. Who, by the way, sexually assaulted.
Yeah, let's talk
Teddy.
about that random plot point.
Yeah.
It was briefly brought up very early in the movie how he babysat Jesse Plemons, or Teddy, right? And was very apologetic about something he did. Later in the movie, we find out he did something... we were never actually confirmed, right?
I mean, but it's clearly implied.
Clearly
assault.
implied. Yeah, something with a power dynamic that he clearly wasn't into, according to him. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you feel about the placement of that scene?
That was hilarious.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't find that funny, I feel like you're just a little over.
Or you were assaulted by a babysitter.
No.
Sounds like from my experience.
But yeah, this movie did a really good job at making this a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also thematically, I think it fits in.
You think so?
Yeah,
like
of course.
how we ended up that way?
Well, yeah, that's the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, oh, it adds to his backstory. I mean, clearly he's messed up on many levels, and that adds a layer to it. But then, secondly, from the officer's perspective, there is a theme about authority and nothing changing, and guilt when it comes to injustice being dealt to people.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. And that's like a natural thing that occurs. So.
The main source of that is the Emma Stone character in the corporation, and the analogy with how we as a society have built a structure to where we are all worker bees that are kind of enslaved to the elite or those in power. And I think the police officer figure on a smaller scale is kind of representing that too in that moment.
Like he's kind of like Emma Stone's character in a way.
Yeah, well, like he's a different version in that, like he's not actually like a cunning Machiavellian,
But he
character.
had power.
Exactly. And then now he's in this position where like he's almost like trying to he's weirdly approaching his way of like making himself feel better about doing that thing. So I think it's not just pulled out of nowhere, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the director did a good job doing that part of the story.
The coconut cake did look good.
It did.
It did. The spaghetti though.
No wonder he turned out to be that size. Because he was like, what is that? It's like, don't mind if I do.
Okay, he was really not really working the case at all. No.
He was like, yeah, man, it's just routine.
That's just a classic scene, by the way, where the cop shows up in the house and they're like, hide. I love that.
Yeah, that's a pretty common trope, but it was fun.
That spaghetti, I'm not touching that thing. I don't trust it.
You're not trusting Teddy's spaghetti?
No.
Okay. But you're trusting out of the box coconut cake?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it was out of the box. Come on.
Okay.
That intro, though, that spaghetti, looks quite awful.
Looks quite awful.
Yeah. So, Sam, thank you for joining me in this first ever entry of you eating that.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Chachos. Best hang.
Best hang?
Who's the best hang in the movie? Who rank them? Rank the best
them?
hangs.
Okay. We got Don.
Yeah.
He's so sweet, bro. He's just a nice guy. After that,
I feel like you could play Smash with Don.
you can, and he'd destroy you. Like he'd beat your ass, no matter what. I would say Teddy. You would probably put him last, though. The reason I'm saying Teddy is because I would have a blast listening to his conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Like it would be a great time. Then Emma Stone.
Wow.
I'm basing this off three main characters. Those three. I don't know how you're basing yours.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. And a reason for Emma Stone, I don't know. Like I'd have a hard time getting along with.
I think Emma Stone herself is the best hang. Like Emma Stone, the person.
Oh, as a person, yeah. Like I'm talking like the character, Michelle.
Yeah. Cause she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, like even when she's like, you could go home early.
She's not genuine at all.
You could go home early.
Power
unless you
trip.
have stuff to do. Let's stay here and finish it.
Yeah. Power trip girl. I feel like she'd be kind of I can't imagine like best hang. I can't imagine her hanging to begin with.
Yeah.
Like she's not even there at the hang.
Because she's almost alien like.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second now. She's an alien.
No, she's not.
Best hang with an alien. Because I don't want to sound evil being like she's because I don't want to hang out with Teddy, bro.
You don't want to hang out with Teddy? Okay, no, I understand.
No, I mean Don is the nicest. He's the most innocent, obviously. He's the true victim. So yeah, Don. But afterwards, you know what? I'm gonna stand my ground.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting Teddy last.
I understand though.
Yeah, Teddy. Ugh, the violence. I can't.
Yeah, but I would just listen to his conspiracy theories.
Yeah. If I could listen to them on a pod, maybe Ted would be one.
Okay.
But I don't
Otherwise,
want to
no.
hang out. And I'm sure he smells bad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He
Actually, no, I'm
smells.
sure Don smells like normal. I'm sure.
Oh, he smells good. Don smells really good.
But like Jesse Plemons, his hair looks like greasy too.
Yeah.
Also, talking about Jesse Plemons' look, he got pretty in shape for this role.
He did.
Right? But he couldn't do that for El Camino, Breaking Bad, Broken and Loose.
I thought about that too, actually.
When I first saw it, I was like, come on.
Yeah, like you're a bit late there, buddy.
No offense, Jesse Plemons, but
But I'm also okay with Todd gaining weight. It's just that the timeline is kind of weird.
it does mess up with the timeline. I'm okay with him gaining weight, like story-wise, sure. But
yeah. Yeah, it's odd. But yeah, shout out.
shout out to El Camino.
That's actually kind of a funny reading. That's a double header. Is watch El Camino then Bugonia, and just tell yourself that this is what Todd does in his free time.
This is his, yeah. He's just as crazy in both universes. So.
Yeah, they're basically if Todd downloaded Reddit. That's what Bugonia is.
Bugonia talks about that, how he just went through a bunch of like pipelines until he landed on the what is it called the aliens, Andromedons.
Yeah,
so
that's good stuff. Okay, Saltburn most uncomfortable scene. I feel like that's a fitting category for this movie.
Yeah, you go first. I'm having a
Well, for me, it was definitely the scene where she was being tortured. I hated that.
the Volt scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh, I was like, oh, stop.
really?
Yeah. What about you?
Mine would. I guess this is also a torture scene. It's when she initially gets slapped
in
by
the face.
Teddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he throws a chair. That was like more uncomfortable than the
Interesting.
Volts.
Why? Why?
I don't know. It created a different type of tension.
I mean, that is the first moment of violence in the film after the abduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like the way she's like is like you're mentally ill, and then he just goes completely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a very real thing.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So I don't know. That made me more uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of just random, not even a category, but I just wanted to mention this. I guess we could talk about the Thelma Schoonmaker best crew member. Will Tracer wrote this film. He wrote episodes of Succession. He wrote The Menu, and then he wrote this. Which shout out to Elijah who loves The Menu. I think the script is phenomenal. Like the writing is my favorite thing of the. Oh wow, the writing is my favorite thing of this film. I think that the dialogue scenes is, they're very clever. I think, I mean, you're right in that like the fact that we could even have the argument, which I still think is dumb, but like the question of like whether or not whether or not she is an alien, not whether or not there's a dream. Okay, but whether or not she's an alien, the fact that that he can ride that tension for the whole 2 hours is very well done.
Yeah, I agree.
Very well done. Like, I didn't think that she was an alien up until the ambulance because I was just like I could justify everything as like she's being a cunning like manipulator and she's like writing that line or whatever she's like admitting and stuff like that. It will be a cool rewatch to watch it in the perspective of her as an alien.
Or is not an alien. Yeah.
Well, that's the perspective you're already watching it from. Unless you were you believing? Did you believe Teddy the whole time? Is it inverse for you?
Kind of.
You suck. You're evil.
I was like, she might be an alien.
Did you go into it like, alien for sure? Look at those earlobes. What the heck? No wonder why. Because they're messed up in the head, Sam. Oh my god, I'm talking with an Andromedon torture over here.
Nobody thinks the way Andromedons do. So.
You had the inverse twist of, wait, she's a human?
Yeah.
God dang it, Sam. Anyway, yeah, the script's my favorite thing. What about you, Sam?
The favorite thing? Thelma Schoonmaker?
From a crafts perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like the visuals, like the editing, like the score.
It'd probably have to be whoever did like the character design. It was
costume design?
Yeah. So let's start off simple.
Yeah.
We have Emma Stone, shaved head, covered in some kind of cream, right? She looks psychotic.
That's how I go to bed every night.
Yeah, your face mask. Okay. I just found that like really interesting, right? But my favorite one was at the very end of the movie, the costume design for the aliens.
How do you say that's your favorite, but you clearly did not like that?
Okay, no. It's not that I didn't like it. I was like, what is that? Like, that's not
hilarious.
Real. Yeah, I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah.
It's out of this world.
Yeah.
Like an alien.
Yeah.
But it's not real.
Oh my God. This is... I thought the production design was great as well.
Yeah.
Production design is always great in
The
Yorgos
set
films.
design, like I don't know if you saw, like we're looking around too much
Yeah.
during the alien scene. It was like a cave
Yeah.
more than a ship.
Yeah. And
So-
also just the normal production, like throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a whole house of Teddies and Dons.
Yeah.
It looked very serial killer vibes,
Yeah, for sure.
which it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
they were
it's
spot on
literally
for
just a
that.
classic serial killer abduction film.
Yeah.
And then it has a sci-fi twist, right? We're hitting some new categories or some fresh ones.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
cool.
like it. Earlier, we mentioned the Now You See Me doubleheader category because
Mm-hmm.
I said it would be funny to watch El Camino and then Bugonia with the perspective of Jesse Plemons continuing the Todd Alquist character. Is there any other film that you'd pair this up with?
This movie specifically.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can answer for you while you
Yeah.
Another one is just the other Yorgos films, like
Oh, like
Kinds of Kindness into Bugonia.
Mhm.
That would be insane. Unhinged.
I know I'm having a hard time with this. Another good movie. Cloverfield.
Ooh, okay. Sci-fi anxiety.
Sci-fi anxiety.
Cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
That paranoia.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she's also kind of like being, detained.
Yeah,
So
I like that. The Smashing Machine category for swap this movie title with another movie title.
this is a new one.
Yeah, we did this for the Smashing or for Boogie Nights.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
renamed it the Smashing Machine. But let's think. Let's just shoot some at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. All right.
With another movie title though.
Yeah. Ask me another movie title.
Ooh,
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a title.
Alien.
That's a great title. That's good.
There we go.
Kinds of Kindness.
Kinds of Kindness. Nah, that wouldn't fit.
Four Things.
Four things.
Poor Things.
Four things.
No, it wouldn't.
The Thing.
The Thing. Okay.
Nah, that one doesn't have.
I think Alien's the best one so far.
Alien's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Now You See Me.
Nice. Serpico? El Camino?
El Camino. Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
El Camino presented by Breaking Bad. Okay.
Okay, I think Alien's probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to pick another category?
Let's see.
Wait, I kind of have one.
Go.
You know the Bad Casting Award category?
Yeah.
Bad Casting. Let's do it. Cast Super Bad or Breaking Bad? This is Super Bad again.
No, I can't do Super Bad. I know it's
You
a
can
comedy.
if you want to.
It's a comedy, right? So
So you want to go Breaking Bad?
I think that would work better.
You really? Talk to me. Go ahead. Pitch it.
Imagine Don replaced by Aaron Paul,
I like it.
and then
I like it.
Jesse Plemons as just Walter.
Yeah.
Walter White.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a pretty similar dynamic.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
And then
And then are we?
Emma Stone.
That's actually a hard.
Skylar.
No, it wouldn't. It would be Skylar. It would be
Marie.
No, what's that one? Lydia Hartwell,
Oh, I remember who you're talking about.
Mhm.
Lydia.
Jesse Plemons' girlfriend in Breaking Bad. Girlfriend, crush.
Oh wait, are you talking about the girl that dies in season?
Spoilers. I'm kidding. It's the business girl, the one who's gets poisoned at the very end by Stevie.
Oh, Jesse Plemons has a crush on her. Sorry, when
Yeah.
you said Jesse Plemons, I was thinking of Aaron Paul's, and then I was thinking of
Yeah.
Jane or whatever her name
Jane,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Her, Lydia. Of course.
Mhm.
Yes, that's very good.
corporate.
What about the cop?
The cop. Oh,
Hank.
yeah.
Wow, this is good.
I was about to say Mike, but no, it can't be.
Yeah, it's got to be Hank. Wow. I'm watching the movie now. It's pretty good.
Mhm.
For the woman, I feel like I think I would go Jane
Really?
because Lydia has the anxiety, but she doesn't have the control or the command, I don't think.
That's true.
I feel like she's usually like kind of wobbly.
Mhm.
Jane, I feel like I could see her.
Yeah, being more commanding, which
Yeah.
she is in the series as
Yeah.
well. Mhm.
So I'd go Jane personally.
Okay.
I like it.
And then for just messing around, let's do Super Bad. So Emma
Yeah.
Stone as Emma Stone.
But wait, before I switch it up though, before we switch to Superbad, before we get away from Breaking Bad, I want to say, if we're gender swapping, I would put actually Gus in the Emma Stone role.
Okay. Oh, if we are doing that, okay, I agree
Yeah.
with that. That's a perfect,
Yeah, that's actually the best option.
Because they are literally almost the same character.
Yeah.
Because Gus is an alien.
Yeah. So that's not a dream. That's not an illusion.
confirmed.
Gus is confirmed an alien in Breaking Bad.
That's crazy.
Wait, we should do this.
Are they an alien or not?
That's a new category for the next movie. Is the Bugonia category for which character is an alien. I'm typing that right now.
Bugonia, are they an alien? All right.
Beautiful. Okay, super bad. Go.
Super bad. Emma Stone. Replaced for Emma Stone.
Is there any other character? I guess not, right? I'd argue McLovin. McLovin's the alien. No, not really.
No, he'd definitely be Don. And then you'd have Michael Cera in Jesse Plemons' role.
Michael Cera and Jesse Plemons' role. I disagree.
That'd
I feel like Jonah Hill's got to be the Jesse Plemons character.
No, Jonah Hill's the cop.
Well, I feel like all three have to be one of the big three in Bugonia.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think it doesn't fit otherwise.
I think we just have to make it fit because it's funnier that way.
Okay.
Because it doesn't fit. You literally have Emma Stone in the movie. We're not putting her in.
That's fair. Okay. Then
Which one is McLovin? Let's start there.
Don.
You think so?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
I feel like Don is the most normal one, though. If anything, it's Michael Cera's character. Michael Cera as the Don. We're replacing it by yeah.
Okay.
Michael Cera.
I'll agree to disagree
right?
on that one.
Or does Michael Cera? Who's the most neurotic? Who's the most like? Is it Jonah Hill as Teddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that's like
He's like the craziest, in my opinion. And Michael Cera is the most grounded.
I think this is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with McLovin as the alien, Jonah Hill as Teddy, and Michael Cera as Don. That's my final answer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to switch it up.
Okay.
So we have the same answer. Jonah Hill will be Teddy, right?
Okay.
But for my Don, that goes to McLovin.
I feel like that's disrespecting McLovin. I think he's the mastermind. He's the winner.
He is McLovin.
He's the winner. He's the alien. He's the emperor.
He just fits. And then Michael Cera as Emma Stone's character. Michelle.
Michael Cera is no emperor.
Oh, Michael Cera is an emperor.
Oh my god. That's an illusion right there.
You haven't seen him, bro.
Disney cash grab category.
What was this one? Like
Sequel, remake,
I see.
miniseries, spinoff. Go. I have mine.
You have yours? Go with yours.
Bugonia 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they would just name it like another fancy word instead of, well, I guess.
What did Bugonia mean? Sorry.
Bugonia has to do with bees. Let me Google it right now. Bugonia.
Bugonia.
Meaning. Bugonia refers to an ancient Greek term for the belief that bees spontaneously generated from the carcass of a sacrificed ox.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, that has to do with death
Okay.
and life.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So I think maybe it'd be like Bugonia. It wouldn't be called Bugonia 2. It'd be like Bugonia Chapter 2 or Bugonia. I mean, there wouldn't be a sequel to this. Or actually, I'd call it maybe a miniseries, like Bugonia, whatever. I'm going to do a spin-off miniseries where you watch Emma Stone and her alien race, like after that or before.
I was going to agree with something like that.
Or like maybe even related to the experiments. You're just watching the aliens. Emma Stone is the main character. Or you know of Emma Stone's character, the Emperor, but you follow a different alien.
Okay. I had a similar idea.
Okay.
Except this is mine. Bugonia, The Adventures of Don. So...
I like you said similar idea, but now you're going in a completely different direction.
This is close.
Go ahead.
So Don was very, very excited to go into space and live a whole new life.
Yes, he was.
So I think in this version,
Okay.
Emma Stone mentioned reviving Don if they were possibly able to get to the ship.
Okay.
So in mine, Emma Stone felt so bad for Don.
She goes back to grab his body.
Back to grab Don, revive him, and now Don is having adventures in space with the Andromedons.
Bugonia, The Adventures of Don.
Yeah.
Okay, viewers, let us know which one you're watching. That sounds interesting. I'll say that. All right, we're going to play another game. Guess the Rotten Tomato score.
86. Wait. What's yours? Or do you know?
I'm gonna go 94.
Okay.
Wow, you won.
87.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bang. The reason why I went super high was because I thought, since it's like it just came out, but I guess it's been out for a minute. I went too high. Usually it's inflated when it's
That's
newer.
so close to my like actual score, 8.5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
It looks like critics 87, audience 84. Good content for us, Sam.
what can I say? I'm a movie critic, so.
Frank Serpico fit of the movie.
Oh, clearly at the end.
The alien.
Yeah. They look kind of like that one Kanye music video when he's a block.
They do look like that.
Yeah.
That's deeply unfortunate. You think they were inspired by that?
No, not at all. But I think that's just an unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah. Now, getting away from categories, what is this movie about to you, Sam? Talk to me. Let's talk about the movie itself.
What is this movie about? What did I get? What's the lesson I got out of this movie? Right? Aliens aren't real. No, I'm just kidding. Genuinely, I'm having a hard time getting like an actual lesson from this movie. More what I took away was like, yeah, we kind of are all just like workers,
Okay.
but that's kind of like a thing that I accept. Like, yeah, we are.
You're just like, yeah, capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
My what is this movie about? Okay. That's a good question. Well, I think this movie is about
Capitalism.
how people in power take advantage of the people not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Characterized by Emma Stone and her workers.
Yeah.
And then characterized by Jesse Plemons' character to
Yeah.
Don.
And Jesse Plemons' character just being an Amazon worker.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a clear reference to Amazon and Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
And then the police officer to Teddy,
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons'
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Mhm. Good point.
Yeah, so I think that would be the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
My takeaway, though, I think my takeaway has to do with like, and this is the clear thing that the movie's pointing to, but just like the lack of change within systems in place regarding government and politics. Regarding Emma Stone, the buzz language that she uses when she's talking about change being made in her corporation.
Because of an incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about how let's talk about like the Jesse Plemons character in that healthcare situation. They're clearly also tied down, and I think that this movie just really speaks to the time about this just the struggles of the systems in place. I'd say that, like, very broadly speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a nod to them.
Yeah. So I would talk about that as like a current day takeaway.
Do you think this movie will age well?
That's a good question. It's very like politically of its time.
Mm-hmm. But like if you showed this to someone in the 80s.
Or you like you said age well, then you go back into the past. Yeah. I think 20 years from now, will this age well? That's a good question. I think it will. I think power struggle is a timeless thing. So like whatever level of authoritarianism is happening in the future, it will still apply.
Okay. I
Yeah.
agree with you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing about it as we wrap up?
Oh, yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah.
I guess favorite thing about it, really the performances.
Yeah.
Really, like,
Phenomenal, by the way.
they made this movie, like, great.
Yeah. I really hope Emma Stone gets another nod.
Yeah.
Another Oscar nod. She was, oh my God.
How long has she been?
How many were Andromeda?
How long has she been, like, in her film career? Like, a long time, I feel like. And she's still, like, cranking these out.
I think it's near 2 decades now. Because Easy A came out, like, late thousands.
I think she's, like, one of my favorite actors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. Same as well.
Mhm.
La La Land.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These 3 Yorgos films. Super Bad, obviously, she's in.
Yeah.
And she's just in a bunch of other stuff. Like, she plays, what's it called? Gwen Stacy in the Spider-Man films.
She does. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wig.
Good stuff.
Not her real hair.
Yeah.
Learned that as a kid.
Yeah. That was a dream. That was Goldfish.
Boys. pressed the right one.
I think you did. Oh, that's fine.